Hey, teacher and classmates, we are going to talk about the origin and evolution of pedagogy. And the first slide is about the three questions. The first question is what I know. Pedagogy began to be studied recently, but it already exists. Science men began to reason, only that it was not give a fixed name. And the next one is what I wonder. What are the best strategies to apply in adult and get them to learn a second language? And the last one is what I learned. Pedagogy is the science that studies the methodology and the techniques applied to teaching and education. And the second is important aspects about the origin pedagogy. Greek and the Oriental civilizations were the first established methods and the systematics of the knowledge. And the next is Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle established in their rewriting the importance of a science methods for the knowledge. And the American philosophy, Howard Gardner, established that expanding the model under the relationship between intelligence and thought as the relevant points of the acquisition of the knowledge. Thank you. My name is Nicole Arellano.
Good morning, teacher. My name is Camila Lozada, and now I will continue with the topic, talking about the importance of pedagogy as far as it enables being in a society. So, as we already know, education is one of the most important sectors in our society, as it has become one of the sectors with more growth and advancements in its structure and ecosystem, which leads to improve their application, highlighting here the pedagogy. Pedagogy plays the most important role in education as it is responsible not only for creating and developing the practical and effective learning of a student, but also for focusing at students' learning on the development of attitudes, skills, and abilities that allow him or her to apply the knowledge in education, work, or even in social situations. So, to this end, the term social pedagogy has not taken long to appear, describing that process and development from a passive learning subject to an active one, where the student can make the best use of the knowledge acquired.
Good morning, teacher. My name is Christian Parco, and I'm going to continue with exposure. So, according to Mark A. Smith in its most recent issue in 2019, on his article, Social Pedagogy, the Development of a Theory and Practice, as quoted from Galuski in 2009, the term social pedagogy emerged in countries such as Germany, Holland, and Hungary to encompass the activities of youth workers, residential workers, work with offenders, and play and occupational therapists, but it boomed with the growth of children's services in Britain, where interest was taken in using pedagogy for the professional development of an individual in these areas, where the focus is not only usually on teaching, but on the training of an individual. Let's pass the other. So, according to Themper's Social Pedagogy, in its article about social pedagogy in 2015, social pedagogy offers a values-led approach to the relationship-centered practice that aims to holistically support people's well-being, learning, and social inclusion. They emphasize that this requires recognizing a person's potential, qualities, interests, and through a good pedagogical method, experimenting with those resources and developing new capacities that allow the student to access fully practical learning, where their knowledge is applied and used, especially in everyday life. This shows how important pedagogy is, as it is, in a way, the origin of a good education, since it is the one that starts the formative process, determines how it will be carried out, and establishes a worthy development of knowledge in the students, of course, which will be applied in all aspects of daily life. Thank you.
Good morning, teacher. I'm going to talk about a reflection about social sciences on the history of education in classic times. Social scientists have long been interested in the history of education in classic times, as it improves important insights into the evolution of human civilization and the development of education system. Classic times, which generally refer to the period between the 8th century BC and the 5th century AD, were marked by significant advancement in areas such as philosophy, science, and the arts. Features of education. One of most notable features of education in the classic times was the emphasis on the liberal arts. That includes subjects as the grammar, logic, rhetoric, music, and mathematics, and were is considered essential for a well-rounded education. Um, Many of great thinkers of the time, including Plato and Aristotle, believed that the liberal arts were to founded about learning and play the key role in shaping the intellect and moral development of individuals. Aspect of education. Um, Another important aspect of education in classic times was the role of teachers. Teachers were highly respected and played a central role in shaping the intellect and moral development of their students. And we have the reference about my presentation.